A hole for fixing my daughter's car when her boyfriend said he'd handle it. My daughter, 21F, and I have always been pretty close. She moved in with her boyfriend a couple months ago. It was a little tough seeing her move out, but I know she's an adult and building her own life. She drives an old Corolla with a lot of miles on it. A couple weeks ago, she mentioned the steering wheel had started shaking when she got up to highway speeds, and sometimes the front end would shudder when she braked. She told me her boyfriend said he would take care of it. Another week went by and it still hadn't been looked at. Last weekend she came by my place and said it was getting worse and it was starting to make her nervous to drive. So I took it for a quick drive and sure enough the wheel was shaking. Pretty good, around 60 miles per hour, and it shuddered when I hit the brakes. I pulled the front wheels off in the driveway and it was pretty obvious the front brake rotors were warped and the brake pads were worn unevenly. I ran to the parts store, grabbed new rotors and pads and swapped them out that afternoon. Took a couple hours and after that the car drove smooth again. My daughter was really happy and thanked me a bunch. To me it wasn't a big deal. I've worked on cars most of my life and she's my kid. A few days later she and her boyfriend came over for dinner. At one point he pulled me aside and told me I shouldn't have fixed the car. He said it was his responsibility as her boyfriend to handle that kind of thing and that by doing it myself I stepped on his toes. I told him I wasn't trying to prove anything. The car was getting worse and I just fixed it while she was there. Since then he's been pretty short with me and the vibe has been a little weird. My daughter says he feels like I undermined him. From my point of view she's still my daughter, and if something on her car is unsafe and I can fix it in an afternoon I'm going to